Ottimo lavoro! Bravo! Come sei bello! These are all popular compliments in Italian that have the power to lift yours or someone else's spirits higher than St. Peter's Dome in Rome. From applauding your friend's fashion sense to acknowledging a co-worker's brilliant idea or appreciating a stranger's infectious laughter, compliments have this amazing ability to spread joy and forge connections. If you've ever wanted to pay a compliment to someone but have lacked the vocabulary, this lesson is for you. I've gathered a collection of the most common compliments in Italian for all kinds of situations. Don't worry about taking notes, I've done all the hard work for you. To help you practice these compliments in Italian, make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson. It includes all the vocabulary and examples that you're going to see here today. Just click on the link in the description box below this video. Pronti? Iniziamo! Now before we jump in, it's important to know that the examples you're about to see use the informal tu, but you can totally switch them up and use the formal lei, depending on the situation that you find yourself in. Just use the third person instead of the second person singular. For example,
Lei è davvero gentile.
Instead of,
Sei davvero gentile.
Now let's start with how to tell someone that they're beautiful. Now maybe you want to compliment a friend's appearance, charm your Italian amore, or flirt with the right company. This section has you covered. Now when it comes to flirting and showing someone you're interested in them, you could keep it simple with the classic,
Sei bellissima. Bellissimo.
You're beautiful. Or go for something more dramatic like,
Sei mozzafiato.
You're breathtaking. Or,
Sei talmente bella, bello, da togliere il fiato.
You're so breathtakingly beautiful or handsome. If you're feeling more bold, you can try,
Mi piaci da morire.
You're unbelievably beautiful, handsome. Or to really make them swoon with your admiration, you can say,
Mi fai impazzire.
You drive me crazy. To get specific and tell them exactly what you find beautiful about them, you can try compliments like,
Sei bellissima. Bellissimo quando ridi.
You're beautiful when you smile.
Hai degli occhi stupendi.
You have beautiful eyes.
Hai un bellissimo sorriso.
You have a beautiful smile. And who could resist being told something like,
Mi piacciono i tuoi occhi. Mi ci perdo.
I like your eyes. I get lost in them.
Potrei guardarti per tutto il giorno.
I could look at you all day. Then there are compliments in Italian that can be used in different situations, like,
Sei uno schianto.
You're a real knockout, which can work wonders whether you're praising a friend's fabulousness or your sweetheart's allure. The same goes with phrases like,
Sei stupenda.
You look gorgeous.
Sei uno spettacolo.
You're a stunner.
Sei un incanto.
You're such a charm. For a more playful vibe, among close friends and youngsters, you could say,
Sei un gran figo. Una gran figa.
You're so cool. But what about complimenting little children? They're adorable too, right? To let them know how cute they are, you could say something like,
Ma come siamo carine. Carini.
How pretty you are. Or,
Sei così carino. Carina.
You're so cute. And hey, if you're with your grandma at the market and she spots a dashing gent, you might hear her whisper,
Che fusto.
What a hunk. It's a little bit old school, but it never fails to hit the mark. Moving to a more formal situation, how would you go about complimenting someone for their work? Maybe you have an Italian colleague of yours who has just aced a project. The most common Italian compliments for a job well done include classics like,
Ottimo lavoro.
Great job.
Bel lavoro.
Good job.
Ben fatto.
Well done. And the more casual,
Che bravo. Brava.
well done.
Grande.
Great job. This last term is reserved for more informal situations with peers that you know well. Now these compliments are short, sweet and incredibly effective, especially when accompanied by a friendly pat on the back. Adding a personal touch by explaining why you're praising them can really elevate your compliment. For example, you can say,
Complimenti per la presentazione. È stata illuminante.
Congratulations on the presentation. It was enlightening.
Ho visto che hai chiuso quel contratto. Complimenti. Molto ben fatto.
I saw you close that deal. Congratulations. Very well done. This shows that you're paying attention and are genuinely impressed by their work. Looking to fuel their motivation even more, you can throw in encouraging phrases like
Continua così.
keep it up or
Vedrai, il tuo duro lavoro sarà ripagato.
your hard work will pay off.
Sono sicura, sicuro, che farai grandi cose.
I'm sure you'll do great things. This is great for boosting morale. And don't forget to highlight their talent with a simple
Hai davvero talento.
you're really talented, or the more emphatic
Hai un talento straordinario.
you have extraordinary talent. Let's not forget those moments when the pressure's on and things get tough. Again, a little encouragement can go a long way. Simple phrases you can use are
Forza!
come on,
Credo in te.
I believe in you. These phrases can be just the boost they need to keep going. And when they really knock things out of the park with their genius, creativity, or problem-solving prowess, shower them with compliments like
Sei un genio.
you're a genius.
Sei davvero in gamba.
You're really talented.
Hai superato te stesso. Stessa.
You have excelled yourself. You've outdone yourself. When it's time to pop the prosecco and celebrate awards and achievements, you can't go wrong with a classic like
Congratulazioni.
which works in any situation. But if you want to add some extra emphasis, you can try
Te lo sei meritato.
you've earned it, or
Sapevo che ci saresti riuscito. Riuscita.
I knew you would succeed. These words of encouragement and recognition will make the celebration even sweeter. Are you enjoying this lesson so far? Don't let the learning stop here. Make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson, which you'll find a link to in the description box below this video. Now let's move along to how to compliment someone on their appearance or clothing in Italian. So if you want to tell someone you think that they've got awesome style or that they're nailing the whole fashion and beauty thing, phrases like
Adoro il tuo stile.
I love your style or
Mi piace come ti vesti.
I like how you dress. These are perfect icebreakers. You can also say something like
Sei sempre così chic.
you're always so chic.
Sei molto elegante.
You're very elegant. These are the kinds of compliments that can really make someone's day. Now for your friends and family, keeping it casual is key. You can say things like
Stai proprio bene.
you look great.
Stai da Dio.
You look amazing.
Che figata di outfit.
What a cool outfit. Now these all perfectly convey your admiration, and using trendy phrases like
Che stile. Sempre al top.
what a style, always on top. This really shows that you're up with the times. If you want to focus on specific items of clothing, phrases such as
Questo vestito ti sta d'incanto.
this dress looks great on you.
Questo vestito ti sta a pennello.
This dress suits you perfectly.
Come stai bene con quel vestito?
How good do you look in this dress? These phrases go about highlighting that you've noticed the details of their outfit. You can easily adapt this phrase for specific items of clothing. For example,
Questa gonna ti sta d'incanto.
this skirt looks great on you.
Questi jeans ti stanno una favola.
Those jeans look great on you. If someone has a new haircut, you can acknowledge it by saying,
Mi piace il tuo nuovo taglio.
I like your new haircut.
Questo colore, taglio, ti dona.
This color or cut really suits you.
Ti mette in risalto gli occhi.
It makes your eyes pop. These show that you're paying attention to the details and appreciate the effort that they've put into their appearance. And when you haven't seen someone for a while, you can say as simple,
Ti trovo bene.
you look good.
Sei in forma.
You're in great shape.
Ti trovo in gran forma.
You look great. Now these are all you need to make them feel good. There's one situation where it's a little bit tricky, where you walk a fine line between complimenting someone or offending them, and it has to do when talking about age. Now while phrases like,
Porti molto bene i tuoi anni.
you wear your age well, can be a genuine compliment in Italian to compliment someone's genetics, and by the way, Italians use this a lot. This can be said especially in circumstances where you're talking about someone's age or if you're celebrating someone's birthday. but it can be misinterpreted if said in isolation, so it's all down to the context. Now let's take a look at how to compliment someone on their personality or lifestyle in Italian. Now, while compliments about our physical appearance are gratifying, it's the ones that are a bit more personal towards our character or personality that are the most special. Now, this is a simple yet effective formula that you can use to acknowledge someone's unique personality traits. Whether it's recognizing their sense of humor with the phrase,
Sei troppo divertente.
"You're too funny," or their thoughtfulness with,
Sei così premuroso. Premurosa.
"You're so caring." These expressions celebrate what makes the person special. Attenzione! Adjectives ending in E work for both masculine and feminine, but all the others need to adapt according to the gender of the person you're referring it to. For expressions that target a person's goodness and warmth, you can try phrases like,
Sei davvero una bella persona.
"You are truly a beautiful person," or
Sei un'anima bella.
"You are a beautiful soul." And to highlight qualities such as kindness or generosity, you can use phrases like,
Sei un ragazzo. Una ragazza d'oro.
"You are a golden boy or girl," or
Hai un grande cuore.
"You have a big heart." These are heartwarming affirmations of their character. For men who exude charm and grace, you can say,
Sei un vero gentiluomo.
"You're a true gentleman." And for women, there's the Italian saying and idiom,
Sei una ragazza acqua e sapone.
this literally means you're a girl of water and soap. Basically, you're a good person. To learn the most common Italian sayings, watch this video here. But if you want some super native level expressions that only Italians say, make sure you watch this video here. Now, if you want to add a sprinkle of romance to the mix, phrases such as,
Adoro tutto di te.
"I adore everything about you."
Mi fai venire voglia di essere una persona migliore.
"You make me want to be a better person."
Con te il tempo vola.
"Time flies with you." These all convey deep admiration and affection, leaving the recipient feeling cherished and valued. Now let's take a look at how to compliment someone on something that they have, such as possessions. Have you ever walked into a friend's house and immediately fallen in love with a piece of furniture? Or perhaps you've spotted someone wearing a pair of glasses that scream, "I'm chic." In such circumstances, knowing how to compliment someone on their possessions becomes a valuable skill. Not only is this useful to discover where they purchased the item, but also to break the ice and introduce yourself. And by the way, if you want to learn how to introduce yourself and make small talk, watch this video here. Now, there are many options to compliment personal items in Italian. You could say,
Adoro le tue scarpe.
"I love your shoes."
Che bel vestito.
"That's a nice dress."
Mi piace un sacco la tua borsa.
"I really like your bag." Among younger groups, you might hear phrases like,
Che figata questa borsa.
"How cool is this bag?" And if you're curious where they got it from, you can ask,
Posso chiederti dove l'hai preso? Presa?
"Can I ask where you got it from?" Or you can be more direct and ask,
Dove l'hai comprato? Comprata?
"Where did you buy it?" These sorts of questions keep the conversation going, and it shows that you're genuinely interested in their finds. For a more formal compliment, you could say,
Non ho potuto fare a meno di notare il tuo nuovo telefono.
"I couldn't help but notice your new phone." Another common situation is stepping into someone's home for the first time. In such cases, it's natural to want to express admiration for their home. You might want to say,
Che bella casa!
"What a beautiful home."
Hai una bellissima casa.
"You have a gorgeous home." To acknowledge their decor, you can say,
Complimenti per l'arredamento.
"Exquisite choice of decor." Or if something catches your eye, you can be more specific and say,
Che splendido quadro.
"What a gorgeous painting." Are you enjoying this lesson? Don't let the learning stop here. Make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson, which you'll find a link to in the description below this video. So how do you respond to compliments in Italian? It's always polite to respond in a way that shows your appreciation. However, knowing how to do so effectively is key, particularly if there's some kind of flirtatious undertone, or you're at work, or you wish to reciprocate the kindness. Here are some ways to respond to compliments in Italian, ensuring you convey the right message. The classic response to compliments in Italian is always
Grazie.
Thank you. Or you can mix things up with variants like
Grazie mille.
thanks a lot.
Grazie infinite.
Thank you so much.
Grazie di cuore.
Thanks from the bottom of my heart. Also, adding the person's name after grazie adds a personal touch, such as
Grazie, Maria.
thank you, Maria. To convey deeper appreciation, you can try just about anything depending on the context and the kind of feeling you want to express. Things like,
Che gentile.
oh, how kind.
È davvero gentile da parte tua.
That's really kind of you.
Lo apprezzo molto.
I really appreciate that. These all work really well. For a touch of flattery, you could respond with,
Le tue parole mi lusingano.
your words flatter me, or
Mi fa piacere che tu lo dica.
it makes me happy that you say that. Depending on the compliment, it's nice to reciprocate with expressions like,
Grazie, anche tu.
thank you, you too, or acknowledge the other person's qualities with,
Grazie, anche tu sei molto simpatico. Simpatica.
thank you, you're very nice too. If you want to play it cool, you can say something like,
Dai, non esagerare.
come on, don't exaggerate. In professional settings, acknowledging teamwork is essential, so you could try phrases like,
È stato un bel lavoro di squadra.
it was a team effort.
Devo dare merito a tutta la squadra per questo.
I must credit the whole team for this.
Non avrei potuto ottenere tutto questo senza il vostro prezioso supporto.
I couldn't have achieved this without your precious support. Modesty is also appreciated, so you can also respond with,
Grazie, ho fatto solo il mio lavoro.
thank you, I just did my job. And what if you receive a flirtatious compliment? If you're interested, you could play along and say,
Mi stai chiedendo di uscire?
are you asking me out? Or,
Ci stai provando con me?
are you hitting on me? If you're not interested, a polite,
Grazie, ma non sono interessato. Interessata.
thank you, but I'm not interested, will suffice. For more ways to say thank you that go beyond grazie, make sure you watch this video here. And to continue your learning and to help you practice everything you've learned here today, make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson, and you'll find a link to that in the description box below this video. If you enjoyed this lesson, then you'll love Intrepid Italian, my series of online self-paced video courses that break down everything you need to know about Italian using my unique 80-20 method. More details in the description below. So now that you know how to use compliments in Italian, make sure that you watch this lesson here to learn the most common terms of endearment in Italian. In the meantime, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications so you get an alert when I post more video lessons like this one. Until next time, un abbraccio, ciao!